Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of The Koja Show here on Hornet Radio. My name is Kaleb Ramos, and I'm your host for this week. And for this week, we were able to talk to a couple of the top men's cross-country runners here at Fullerton College. They have OEC championships coming up, and we were able to talk to them about that and more right here on The Coach's Show. We are joined by top men's cross-country runner for the Fullerton College Hornet, Zidane Ross. Now, Zidane, why join cross-country?
Honestly, if you want the truthful answer, I could honestly just say I love running. But in high school when I first joined, I was trying to look for a sport to join, but I wasn't really no good at any of them. So my friend was just like, hey, join the cross-country team. I was like, you know what, why not? And I didn't really like it, but then as I kept going, I kept seeing improvements. And then that just set new goals for myself. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep running. And then I did perform really well my senior year of high school. And then I just found myself here running for Fullerton College.
What does a typical day of training look like for you?
Typical day of training, so we have workout days and we have easy days. Maybe 4 out of the 6 days will be easy days, just go for an 8-mile run. And then depending on what the coaches want on the workout days, we'll do mile repeats. So it's a mile 4 times at a race pace. Or maybe we'll do hill workouts to test our strength. Just things like that. And then on Fridays we have race week.
Now, I noticed you went and ran that Mount Sac recently, and you did extremely well, placing top 3. How was that feeling for you?
That feeling was surreal, because last year I did place 18th, 17th. So just that jump from 17th to 3rd place, it just shows how much work I've put in over the last year. And I'm really happy with my results, and I'm excited to see what I can do from here forward out.
Now, Mount Sac is known for being a very tough course. It was a tough one for me when I ran in high school. How does that one maybe compare to other ones?
That course, you are going to want to play it smart. There's absolutely no going fast. For context, coming in the first mile, which is a flat first mile, I was probably in the top 20. And then going on, mile 3 through 4, you counter 4 to 5 hills. You just gotta be smart on it. So that's what I love about cross country. It's it's not always the fastest guy wins. It's the guy with the best strategy. And finding myself in 3rd place at the end of the race, it took a lot of hard work.
How do you maybe stay motivated on a day where you may not want to run as much as you do others?
This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one to answer because I guess it's just how much you want your goals at the end. Because if you're going, you don't feel motivated, you skip practice. As I like to say, I heard this was my high school coach's quote, is you're going 2 steps down when you miss a practice, you go 1 step up when you do make it to a practice. So it's just you just have to want it. But I'm also really motivated to see my teammates, hang out with them. They're awesome guys.
Now, you have OEC championships coming up on Halloween this Friday. How are you preparing for that throughout this week?
Honestly, I'm just trying to stay locked in. I know for sure that we're gonna qualify to the next round. It's pretty much guaranteed considering I'll run well. So I'm just trying to stay relaxed, stress-free, just be really confident in myself.
Since it is on Halloween, are you looking forward to getting any candy after the race? And if so, what kind?
I'm really excited to get some candy. Obviously not before the race, but after the race, I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna stay healthy. I might go wild on Halloween night.
All right. We are now joined by Jonathan Mendoza, one of the top runners for the men's cross-country Fullerton College team. Now, Jonathan, let me ask, why cross-country?
I did not like the sport at first. I don't think nobody does. I was a soccer player. I guess I joined track to gain fitness for soccer. I think that's a lot of people's stories. And then I got a good time. I feel like I got a 4:48 first mile for my track season. And then I talked to my coach, and I think after that I just committed to it. I think I had something good going, and yeah, now we're here.
What was the transition from soccer and track to cross country like?
It was actually tough. I didn't want to quit because who doesn't want to quit soccer? But it was a decision made by my mind and not my emotions. I knew I had more potential here and somewhere to go. So it was hard. Definitely, I had to talk to people close to me. But I think definitely what I accomplished to this date, I think it was definitely worth it.
OEC Championships coming up on Halloween night on Friday.
Yes, yes.
How excited are you for that?
I'm super excited. I already have my goals planned out. It's already done. That's the easy work. That's the fun part. We already done the easy work day in and day out, workouts, waking up early. That is literally just the fun part. I'm not nervous. Again, there's two types of nerves. The regular nerves, they're just in you, and then the nerves that you haven't done anything. And of course, I worked my butt off. So I know that if everything goes right, I'm gonna do good. All conference, top 7, light work. Come on now.
How do you potentially stay motivated on a day where you don't want to wake up early or
That's the thing.
you don't want to run as
Look,
much
look,
as
look,
others?
look. You think I wake up every day and say, "Oh, let's go, let's run 13 miles." Hell no. There's no motivation. There might be some motivation, and it's already common knowledge, right? There might be motivation some days, but most of the days it's like, I don't want to do this. Screw this sport. So how do I get up? It's discipline. My schedule and my will, my goal. You have to find a purpose. If I'm just running to run, you think I'm gonna wake up? I might, run for the first week, but then the next month and the other month, it doesn't work like that. So, you have to have a schedule and your why. Always remember your why, because in the beginning, you might be motivated, but when a couple months pass by, you forget your why and then you quit. That's most people, but I'm not most people.
What is your why for running?
Why?
Yeah.
You know what? Every day I wake up and I don't want to run, and I do run. Like yesterday, we had mile repeats, right? 5 flats for each mile. Think about how I feel. You know how I feel? I feel bad, terrible. I want to stop. And when I do it and I finish, it shows my mind that look at what I was capable of. You know what I mean? So every day that I run, it shows what I'm capable of, and it's just a reassuring. That's what I love. It's that dopamine high at the end. I don't feel it in the beginning when I start my day, but after I'm done with my run, I feel this type of happiness within myself.
How did your kind of mentality change from your freshman to sophomore year?
I definitely had a good mentality coming from high school to my first year of college, so I was definitely prepared. I think, coming to college, just in general, it wasn't even like a running thing. It was more like figuring myself out, this and that, and, that bled into my first year of running. I did good my first year, but definitely I felt kind of like lost, like, do I want to do this and that? So my mentality is kind of like, I'm not a rookie here. It's my second year. I, I'm the captain for the team. I'm leading. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like, just the leader, and just, I know what I'm doing. I don't feel lost anymore. You know what I mean?
Earlier this season, you had a pretty great time of 21:16 at the SoCal preview, and you're heading back to that course for state qualifying. How do you potentially improve on that time?
It's definitely a good time. I'm definitely happy, but I'm unsatisfied. I'm always unsatisfied. It's not like a bad mentality to have. I'm happy. Like, I'm very happy. After the race, I smile, but I'm always unsatisfied. And if I'm happy, let's say with 21:16, then I'm not gonna improve. I'm definitely. Sometimes you have to be delusional. I think I'm capable of 20. Even if it's not true, hey, it'll get me farther than if I didn't believe it. So, to prepare for that race, again, same thing, training. I'm definitely gonna beat it. I believe so, and yeah, it's in the future. I'm focused on conference right now, but it's definitely something to look forward to.
We want to thank the men's cross country team for coming out and talking to us today, specifically Zidane and Jonathan. We want to wish the entire men's cross country team luck on their upcoming OEC championships and state qualifying as well. For everyone else back at the studio, I'm Kaleb Ramos, and you have been watching The Coaches Show on Hornet Radio.